here's Brody Brazil.
I love all the voicemails that this channel has been getting, so please keep it up. 1-833-4Brody. If you've got something to say, call it in. Let it fly. A question, a comment, any kind of contribution to this YouTube channel, I will take it. I will listen to all of the messages and then respond to the very best ones here on future videos.
Hey, Brody, it's Ryan from El Segundo. Yes, that same town where the Los Angeles Lakers, Los Angeles Kings, and Los Angeles Chargers are headquartered.
I've been there.
I was wondering if some teams went by their actual name, which one would you want to go with, and which ones would you hate? And here's the list of them.
All right.
Anaheim Angels, okay. Arlington Rangers, Cumberland Braves, Denver Rockies, Minneapolis Twins, Phoenix Diamondbacks, Tampa Rays, West Sacramento Athletics, Indianapolis Pacers, Inglewood Clippers, Minneapolis Timberwolves, Salt Lake City Jazz, San Francisco Warriors, Arlington Cowboys, Charlotte Panthers, East Rutherford Giants, and East Rutherford Jets.
Right.
Foxborough Patriots, Glendale Cardinals, Inglewood Chargers, Inglewood Rams, Landover Commanders, Miami Gardens Dolphins, Minneapolis Vikings, Nashville Titans, Orchard Park Bills, Paradise Raiders, Santa Clara 49ers, Tampa Buccaneers, Denver Avalanche, Elmont Islanders, Newark Devils, Paradise Golden Knights, Raleigh Hurricanes, Salt Lake City Mammoth, St. Paul Wild, Sunrise Panthers, Tampa Lightning, and we heard a World Series champion and an NBA finalist in there.
Right.
Let me know which ones you want to go with and which ones you think are just bad. Bye.
Ryan, I appreciate it. Out of all the calls and voicemails I've received, I don't know, in the last several months here since starting up the new phone number 833-4Brody, this may have been the most creative call because it came with not only the idea, but all the examples. I didn't have to go and put in the work to do the research. It's all right there for me. So, Ryan, the response to this, how do I even respond? First off, are you saying, what if everybody used their real name? What if I used my real name? Is it actually Brody Brazil? That can't possibly be my real name, right? That's a stage name. That's something I've come up with. It's catchy. It rolls off the tongue. It's a good YouTube channel name. That's not really my name, is it? It actually is. But but I understand here, and some of these teams have picked their names like geographically to represent a region or the state or the area or they've moved and so they've kept the broader name. Like maybe they started in one city and that was the name and they moved out of the city to the suburbs, which doesn't have the very same name. So let's talk about real names just real quick. There's not a lot to this segment, but my favorites, like I think the ones that are super catchy, but none of these make sense because you're thinking about the Cumberland Braves. Like Cumberland is just like, I don't know, a fun word to say. And I know it's a place, so people that are from Cumberland are like, what do you mean it's a fun thing to say? It kind of has aesthetically, it's got a different look to it, but it just doesn't work in the sense of marketing. They need to be the Atlanta Braves. Now, they used to play in Atlanta Fulton County Stadium, but the point is so they've moved out of the Atlanta area, but they still carry the moniker, and they have to be known as that. Otherwise, if you are a fan from across the country or across the world, you're like, where's Cumberland? It doesn't make sense. I do like it, though. I kind of think it's catchy. The Inglewood Clippers, right? Like part of Los Angeles, and you realize that the Los Angeles area has a bunch of different cities. We just call all of it Los Angeles. It's not fair to Inglewood that we don't use the name, but yes, the Intuit Dome is in Inglewood, same as SoFi Stadium. That's where the Clippers now play. Inglewood Clippers. I like that. Foxborough Patriots, right? Just seems catchy. The Landover Commanders, right? Now, people that don't like the name Commanders, what if they weren't the Washington Commanders? What if we really called them the Landover Commanders? Again, the problem is association, right? Like on a bigger scale, even when you say Washington, some people are like, wait, D.C. or the state? But it's a more catchy name. If we went with some of these, they might actually just be more catchy. Elmont Islanders, all right, on the island of New York, Long Island. Paradise Raiders, because actually where Allegiant Stadium is and where the Strip is in Las Vegas, not technically in the city of Las Vegas, it's in Paradise, Nevada. Yeah, true story. The Paradise Raiders. Just like imagine the merch. Orchard Park Bills. All right, just sounds more unique. I mean, Buffalo Bills, right? Nothing beats Buffalo Bills. That's the BB, Brody Brazil. That works. But Orchard Park Bills sounds, I don't know, it's got a little more flair to it. The Sunrise Panthers. Sunrise, Florida. It works. It is nice to have some diversity in these names, right? In the sense that some of them are state names, some of them are regional names, like the Golden State Warriors or the Florida Panthers, however you want to, break this down. But I understand why this is also why we have those regional names, because if they were actually known by the city they play in, people would be very confused and not understand what's the identity of this actual team, just because they're not familiar with these smaller names. So to sum it all up, very cool call, very cool idea, very cool names. We can't do it, but it would work. It would be fun if we could do it. Let me know what you think about this in the comments section below. Also, thumbs up while you're down there. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I would love to see you back here next time.